Let the Hunger Games begin! Hello, London!
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
It's Hunter Schafer!
And crazy.
One of the best villains in movie history, I think.
The fans are the reason that this franchise has survived as long as it has. This movie's for you.
Shooting in Germany and Poland, being able to use all of this incredible practical locations really helped to bring it to life. And then you sort of see the beginnings of the Panem that we know from the original movies, kind of being cranes and skyscrapers, but you also see a very different time and really an origin for the games, the capital, and snow.
There are, of course, difficulties in distilling any novel down to a screenplay and putting it and making sure it's visual and dramatic and exciting. But Suzanne is such a keen custodian of her own creation that so long as you're willing to collaborate, which is my favorite part of the job, it's great. She was on hand throughout. We were doing like 4-hour calls 4 times a week throughout the scripting. You know, like she was absolutely intimately involved.
She doesn't pull any punches. She doesn't talk down to her audience. And I think that's partly why that audience responded and why it also crossed like to younger, to older. And she creates dynamic, like an amazing world, dynamic stories, like compelling characters. It's all about theme, and I think people like really hook in.
Suzanne writes this fantasy version of the reality that she sees around her. And the thing about our world is that it's ever changing, but the core principles of humanity and what society looks like remain the same. And I think that the fact that that lasts forever and that fans always find that resonance with the plot, it just keeps it going on and on forever, which is a beautiful thing. And we walk away with questions about ourselves and about the world around us.
I was a fan of the movies growing up, and I do think Coriolanus Snow is like one of the best movie villains ever created. So I feel very lucky to get to kind of return to not only the world, but especially him, because he's like, when I think about all-time movie characters in general, not only villains, I think of Donald Sutherland and Coriolanus.
Without giving too much away, Sejanus Plinth is, he's a man of conviction. He's got a lot of heart. He comes in from District 2 into the capital when his dad gets a lot of wealth, and he's an outsider, He meets a lot of opposition just for trying to do the right thing.
It kind of like takes me a minute to like understand that this like really cool thing is happening to me. So I don't think I kind of like had the moment until I was there on set doing it. But I know that like little 12-year-old me who was a huge fan of the books was losing her mind.
I think we're smiling on the left. Your left.
Right here. Let's go.
This side. Okay.
This side.
Everybody good? Now we're moving to the middle. We're merging towards the middle. Everybody's in there. We're smiling.
Over here.
All looking in the same direction.
Over here.
Alrighty.